Aloha everybody, welcome to my yoga class. We're out here at Captain Cook Cove doing some beach yoga to warm up for a little snorkeling session. We're going to start out in Sukhasana, easy pose, and begin with some breathing exercises before we go into a Om chant to begin our practice. We'll do this by inhaling and exhaling. And on the third one is when we'll start our Om. Rise to stand, Tadasana, down to Uttanasana, grabbing the floor, kicking back to Chaturanga, Chaturanga will go down to Bhujanasana, Bhujanasana down to Chaturanga, Chaturanga to Ardha Mukha, downward dog. These will be our sun salutations, and we'll do 3 rounds of these. Remember to coordinate all these poses with your breath, remembering to inhale and exhale. With each transition. Back to downward dog. Now we're kind of just stretching our feet a bit, moving them back and forth, lengthening, jumping back up to Tadasana. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Jump back, Chaturanga, plank. Dropping down, Cobra. Back to Ardha Mukha. To Tadasana. Now we're going to go into some Warrior One poses. Stepping left leg back. Getting our alignment right. Making sure your hips are facing forward. Raising the hands, rising, bending the knee. And we are in Virabhadrasana, Warrior One. We're going to transition into the other side by bending down, putting our hands on the floor. Into a forward fold, rising to Tadasana again. Now let's do the other side, stepping right leg back. Getting our alignment right, making sure our hips are facing forward. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen. Drop down. This gets a nice hamstring stretch when you straighten that front leg. Okay, going into a lunge. Forward fold. Just kind of warming up the body here. Doing a lot of hamstring work. Jumping back to Chaturanga. Ardha Mukha. Dropping to our knees for some cat and cow. So I like to inhale into Uttanasana, which is the cow, and I exhale into cat, Marjayasana. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Cat. Now we're going to drop down into child's pose, Balasana. I always like to spend a good amount of time in child's pose. I think I'm discussing that right here. Bring our legs around, back to Sukhasana. Putting our legs apart here. Warm up and do some Sirsasana. And into Upavishta Konasana. We're going to do a seated forward fold here. Paschimottanasana. We're going to get back on our feet, back into Tadasana. Setting up for our next pose here, which is Vrikasana. Tree pose. Tadasana. We're going to do the other side. Vriksasana. Tree. Just on the other leg here. Really good grounding pose. Now we're going to do a wide-legged forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Setting up for our triangle pose. Trikonasana. And now we're going to do the other side. Well, I guess we're going back down into a wide leg forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. And we're going to do the other side. And when we do that transition, we basically tilt the foot that we're leaning towards out to the side, and we keep the other leg straight where we started from. And back to rise, putting the feet back together, jumping back to Tadasana. getting back into our Warrior One position. I've noticed that if you repeat poses throughout your practice, you get deeper every time you do it as the practice goes along, which I think is beneficial. Jumping back, Chaturanga, Ardha Mukha, Downward Dog. Chaturanga, jump. We're going to do the other side now. Warrior One. Virabhadrasana. Downward Dog. Chaturanga. Drop down to the knees. Child's pose. Balasana. I like that name. Balasana. Virasana. This is a good seated pose if you have tailbone issues. I'm going to do breathing work. Right here I'm talking about the spine. Sit back in Sukhasana in preparation to bring this yoga warm-up to a close in Shavasana. When you're doing this on the beach, it's really amazing to just listen to the ocean while you're in Shavasana. Letting the waves crash in your ears. Total relaxation. On this beautiful day on the big island of Hawaii. After this yoga practice, we went snorkeling and we saw the coolest sea turtle. And a whole bunch of other cool ocean critters. This is around the time where we honor the practice and give thanks. Namaste. Woohoo! Now it's time to go have some fun. Aloha and namaste, my brothers and sisters. Much love. And we'll be seeing you soon.